The campaign Squadrons is very, very generic. I'm being straight up with you. It's very, very generic. And the reason I'm even covering Squadrons now is because it's around the time the game's coming out, and so I wanted to cover it now because for the last 2 years, I really wanted to cover this game, but I just, stuff got in the way, and I missed a date, and so, like, one time, so, like, now I'm doing it now, I'm reviewing the game now, because I replayed the story, because I completely forgot what the story was about. Like, I forgot the characters, I forgot the story, and there's a reason why, because this story is very, very boring, it's very forgettable, so that's why I forgot about it. You know, 'cause I played the game five years ago, you know, in 2020, and compare this to the other EA campaign that has a multiplayer, being Battlefront 2, and comparing those two, Squadrons is actually really good. And now, I would recommend actually playing Squadrons, like the campaign Squadrons, because the gameplay is very fun, even though the story is very, very dull and boring, very, like, safe. It is better than Battlefront 2's campaign. For starters, you don't just switch sides randomly, like whenever you switch sides from New Republic to Empire, there's a reason why, like in the story it's actually playing that very well, not in Battlefront 2 where, you know, you get switched to the Rebellion or New Republic just like very, very early on. No, in this game, in Squadrons, in the story campaign at least, you do stay on both sides, like no one ever really betrays, unless it's actually in the very beginning of the game, where, like, I guess one of the main characters, I guess the main person you talk to, Lyndon James, like, betrays the Empire. That's like in the first mission. That's fine. Like, that's the whole point of the story, that he betrayed the Empire, and Carissa, I think her name is, the other, like, Imperial captain that you speak to a lot in the game, you know, she's hunting him and Lyndon, and, like, that's what the entire story is about. There's this new project called Starhawk, and, you know, the New Republic's protecting it, or the Empire trying to find it. Like I said, there's nothing new, even for Star Wars, there's nothing that new, but in terms of, like, the game itself, like, the reason why I say you should play is because the gameplay is fun, and in terms of how it integrates into the story, it's actually really cool as well, where you feel you're part of the story more than the other, like, in terms of, like, with Battlefront 2, you don't really feel you're part of the story, you feel like you're just watching a movie sometimes while you're playing the game. You know, like, you know, story campaigns are in multiplayer games. It's there to teach you about the basics of the game, and that's what Squadrons does very well. But in terms of, like, if you were to separate the gameplay, and you look at just the main cutscenes, and that's what I was saying, it's just, I mean, like, it's cool that you can talk to, like, your teammates and you're like on both sides, but it's like, what they say is just really boring after a while, and it gets really repetitive. Now, I guess the twist of this story is that technically the Empire wins, because, like, they do find Starhawk, but the twist isn't like they protect Starhawk. You know, like, the Empire actually does damage it a lot, and the story becomes, like, the later missions become how, like the Starhawk becomes a ticking time bomb, and it's going to explode, but it's like, what does the New Republic do with it now? And the other twist is that Lyndon James dies, and I put that in quotation marks because, spoiler alert, he does not die, and it's a fake out death, and I even though I completely forgot about the story, I don't remember the last mission of the game, but I'm like, he's not dead, like, he's not dead, and, like, yeah, it turns out he's not dead. They take Starhawk and they put it into, like, a moon or something like that, and, like, they blow up Star Destroyers. So, like, I guess it wasn't a waste. I mean, I guess not. And it's clear that the people who made this game, or the writers of the story, did not care about, or did not focus all that much on the actual story. They just created a very simple, basic story to kind of just let you experience the TIE Fighter X-Wing experience. And because of that, that's a cool experience, but in terms of story, it's very bland. So with that out of the way, where do I put my rankings then? So the campaign of Squadrons goes above the Battlefront 2 campaign, but below the Book of Boba Fett. Now, I wasn't going to put it above the Book of Boba Fett and, like, other things, but I like watching those things more in the story of Squadrons. Like, I'm going to be real here. I'm probably going to forget the campaign of this game again, but it is better than Battlefront 2's campaign, because at least with Squadrons, it's still a still somewhat interesting story, kind of. It's still a full story. Like, it doesn't, like, change direction, like, midway through, like with Battlefront 2's campaign did. So I give it that. But I'm gonna end it there. Do you even remember playing Squadrons? If you're someone that's a fan of this game, you probably don't even play the story mode. You just play the multiplayer. Because the game came out like 5 years ago, and it's like, do people even play the campaign anymore? Comment down below if you enjoyed the story of Squadrons. Maybe I'm missing something. But I'm gonna go now. If you guys enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm gonna go now. So goodbye, everyone.